we are going to give you access like no one has ever seen before. We're having Jet Lawrence bring you through a perfect race day in San Diego.
Welcome to San Diego. Dude, I can't stop laughing. Ended up clipping the down at Whiskey Throttle. Hey, how we doing? No problem, guys. Thank you. Have a good one.
We'll take you inside the Honda rig to show you what race day looks like from the fastest 250 rider alive. You can be a part of this first of its kind interactive experience only inside the Moto Academy app.
I don't know if he's going to teach that technique.
No, he can do it.
AJ, when he's teaching kids, hey, first lap of practice, go out, look like a goon. And then, after you get done doing that, and go get P1.
I don't like, not even just Ken Roczen. I think Suzuki deserves a spot in the top 5 because, and like, here's what Anaheim won. We came out with all the memes of like,
they had 3 bikes in the main event, by the way.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
That's very impressive. But also Roczen, he got 5th. Anaheim won and 4th this weekend, I believe.
Yep, and easily could have podiumed that. Had he gotten around Barsha a little quicker, he would have. That was his podium.
The memes were hilarious. It's like Roczen just got 5th on a 2003 Suzuki 450. Go buy yourself some training, which is true. But here's what I realized this week. I realized that, like, because when Roczen said he was going to go to Suzuki, I would have been the first to say, like, I don't really know if that's a good idea. It didn't really, like, I would have said, do your own program on a Honda, on a bike you're comfortable with, all this stuff. But then this week it clicked. Like, and it's so simple. I don't know why I didn't see it like this before. Roczen can't lose on a Suzuki. Because if he does terrible, everyone's like, well, yeah, he's on a Suzuki.
Right.
And it's like, and if he does great, it's like, oh my gosh, he's on a Suzuki.
Yeah. And that's the best mindset to be in.
Right.
Especially for a talented rider like that. Yeah. So I think that's why I picked him as being A1 winner when we had our Supercross preview. Because I knew that was the mentality that he would have. He's going to get a podium on that bike, which is cool.
Yeah.
He could even win on that bike, maybe.
He could. Under the right circumstances.
That's pretty cool.
I think.
You wonder, did it look good in person? Like, did the bike seem to be working okay?
Well, Suzuki's look dumb in person. But yeah, I mean, he looked totally fine. I mean, like, I just don't like the plastics. I think they look dumb, but I don't hate the bike. That's for sure.
So what's our last top 5?
Well, I want to just wrap up the Suzuki conversation.
Oh, sure.
With saying, I'm just so glad that I think a vast majority of people are definitely looking at Suzuki different because we've so written them off as the cheap bikes that are terrible. And yes, Roczen's not riding a OEM Suzuki, but no one on that track is riding an OEM bike except for you. And it's like, this is a great option. It's a great option. As long as you're willing to kick the thing, I'm all for like cheap dirt bikes that hold up and are decent and are safe. I'm all about it. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, because it's not even like it's a bike that like, oh, well, it's cost effective, but it breaks down quite often.
Right.
So
it's not like it's not an SSR that you can get for $3,000, right? That will literally break the first time you ride it. No, Suzuki's I've heard they're like almost bulletproof bikes, and it's like, they're slow, but I'm
excited to do some videos on it when driver Jamie brings it down.
Yep.
Next week. I'm excited to put a little time on it. I think it'll be fun.
I'm all for it.
If you guys are enjoying these podcast clips and you want to watch full episodes, you can subscribe at club.themotoacademy.com.